Okay, folks, today is the 6th of January. We're going to do a little bit of a technical analysis on LITECOIN today. I talked earlier in my video about Bitcoin. You might want to refer to that because I talk about the Bitcoin dominance and how it plays a role and these other altcoins moving. So with that in mind, let's get right to it. Now, remember, if you like what you hear, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell because there's going to be more to come very soon. As I said, we're playing a little catch up right now because we're getting more into the meat of these cryptocurrencies right now, technical analysis and things like that. So just keep that in mind. As you know, I want to thank you again for all your support. I think we're around 72 subscribers now in that matter of 10, 12 days. It's pretty darn good. So I want to thank you all for that. And let's shoot for that 100 subscriber button. Let's see if we can't do it with your help. I'd certainly appreciate that, guys. So with that in mind, let's get right to Litecoin. Few folks have asked me about it. So in my last analysis of Litecoin, I talked about the 142 level that we needed to. I said it acted as resistance, and that's really what was at the time. We'd gone up to I think the 139, 140 area, and we moved back down. What we did after hitting that area and having that resistance, we then moved back down, and we did a very nice tight descending triangle right with the base being around the 123.5 area, which then set itself up to go ahead and launch through that. And usually it's going to be about double that. So sure enough, we've come up and probably hit about maybe I'd say 175, give or take a couple dollars thereabouts. Just looking at a longer time frame. So with that in mind, we then came back to what? The 142 that I mentioned that has now become support. Very important to pay attention to, guys. So with that in mind, we're back up in these upper 160s area. Okay, so I want you to remember what I said in the Bitcoin video. If you haven't seen it, you need to go back and watch it. But what I said, I talked about the Bitcoin dominance coming a little bit lower and consolidating a little bit lower level, meaning that these altcoins are going to really get going. So right now, I think our relative strength is probably around 70, 71 on Litecoin. So expect some stronger moves coming up here shortly. I believe the all-time high, I actually didn't look it up, but I think it's probably in the mid threes if I had to take a guess, something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if, after a little bit we get up in that area. But that being said, so where we're looking at for supports right now is obviously that 142. And what we're going to see if we can't move up through this 168 area and then be able to test maybe the 182, which I do believe is probably going to happen. So, and then we do that, then we see if we can't form our support at the 168 level. Above the 182 is that psychological number of 200. This is what's in play right now. So our supports again are 123 and a half thereabouts, the 142 now, and above us is the 168, the 182, and then even the 200. So this just give you an idea of where we're heading right now, guys. We had the nice bounce off 142. I was quite impressed with that. So we're looking for extensions of these areas. So I hope this is helpful to you guys. If you have any questions or you want to know more about this, feel free to comment in the video. Put your any comments you have, any feedback is certainly always welcome. And what is it I can do for you? If you want to talk about other coins, you want to talk a little more about this, whatever the case may be. I just want to thank you guys for supporting the channel as you're doing. I can't thank you enough. So with that in mind, please, again, just like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And with that in mind, you all have a great day. Take care.